At Home with Lucas here. So today we're going to be talking about Garmin Forerunner 165. Yes, people, this thing has an amazing 1.2-inch AMOLED display that has full touch, so you don't have to worry about just using buttons all the time like some of their other smartwatches out there. This thing is also specially designed for runners, so if you're a runner out there or you're trying to become a runner, this is the watch for you. It is absolutely amazingly customized for running. This thing will tell you how many hours you have left in your recovery. If you recover faster, it'll actually tell you that you've recovered fast enough that you could start your next exercise sooner, which is absolutely amazing for people who are new to running, or maybe people who just run way too much and they just can't get enough, but they don't want to break the body. This watch is definitely the one for you. Not to mention the fact that it has an 11-day battery life. Of course, that drops a little bit when GPS is turned on. So if you're doing GPS running or cycling outdoors and you're doing a lot of exercises, you're gonna tank that battery a lot faster. So we're gonna be putting that to the test for sure in this video. We wanna figure out, does this actually feel good on the wrist? Is it gonna annoy the wrist? I have very sensitive wrists, so I am super hyper focused on that. And we want to find out the big question, is this better than a Fitbit? A lot of people out there still have Fitbits, yes, and they're going to be transferring over to other watches as Fitbit slowly gets phased out by Google. And I believe that Garmin Forerunner 165 is the Fitbit killer. It has the display, it has the tech, it has the ability for you to get out there and get a run in and get all the details and all the metrics that you want from said run, which is absolutely amazing. So in this video, doing a hands-on with the box, quick unboxing and first impressions on said Garmin Forerunner 165. After that, I'm gonna be putting this bad boy to the At Home Lucas test to figure out, is it something you should buy or maybe skip altogether? I'm here for you, so I don't have to waste your time buying or returning. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy right quick. So this is the Garmin. There is an image of what's to come in the box. This is, of course, an AMOLED. I'm so excited for that. GPS running smartwatch Forerunner 165, people. Okay, so what I'm gathering from Garmin, I just reviewed the 55 and now we're at the 165. And what I'm gathering is you're basically paying for the size. So if you spend under X amount of money, the Garmin gets a little bit smaller, and then you spend even less and it gets even smaller. So this looks like it's a little bit bigger than the 55, but not much at all. Let's go ahead and take this off of here and walk around it. Yeah, the screen looks a smidge bigger. I'm gonna say it's just a little bit bigger. It actually feels a little bit lighter weight maybe, but I could be wrong on that one. So the buttons are definitely different. So you have this run button here that was circle on the other one and very much larger. So this is looking a little bit more premium if I'm not mistaken. And I'm guessing it's just like the other one. You have to plug it in to power it on, which is pretty cool. It keeps the battery in a state where it's not going to get, destroyed really fast. So you have your standard pins right here, so you can take this watch strap off super easily, which is really nice. And you more than likely can put pretty much any watch band on here that you want. This array right here is definitely different, so that's more premium for sure. And it looks like it might have a few more sensors, and then it looks like there might actually be a microphone right here. I could be wrong. There's your charging pads. And there's their standard random piece of metal just right there. I'm sure it has something to do with something. The watch band is definitely soft, but not too soft, so it feels really nice and it stretches for sure. So let's go ahead and slap it on the wrist and see how well it fits. All right, there we go. So that fits on there really nicely. I actually like the fact that these are a little bit more of an oval right here, and it feels like I can get it locked in a little bit better. But there we go. It feels really snug on the wrist, really nice and premium. Once again, because it's a Garmin, they do a really good job with the wristband, and they make sure that the watch is not being pulled from the top down into your wrist, which is really good. But this one's a little bit different than the last one, so we won't know until we get into this whether it's going to annoy the wrist or not. I have very sensitive wrists. So let's go ahead and get this thing powered up and take a closer look at this AMOLED. Okay, let's go ahead and walk around this user interface real quick. So it's not looking right off the bat like it has always on display, but that sometimes is turned off to save battery. I really like the fact that every time you touch this amazing display, you get a little vibration on the wrist, which is really, really premium, really awesome. Wow, okay, that's interesting. It looks like the top and the bottom. Is that real? Hold on. Whoa, that's cool. So it's a continuation. So the bottom of this is, I think, the same data from down here. I could be wrong. Yeah, it is. Whoa. So it's like a complete circle. That's pretty cool. And then you swipe from the sides and nothing happens. Okay, so everything is in here. This is it right here. This is the entire watch in that scroll right there. And I think they did a really, really good job. Wow, it is so vivid. The AMOLED on this is no joke. 100 times better than my Fitbit. I am absolutely blown away. So right off the bat, I'm loving it. They say you can hold down on here and do something. I'm not seeing anything happen on the... Okay, there we go. So you hold down on up and you can get to a few different things like watch faces. I'm guessing you swipe up because that's... Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Okay. Oh, I'm definitely liking this one. I like having just enough but not too much information. Okay. Very cool. I like how it's completely colorized. Like, they did a phenomenal job. I'm going to go with this one. Apply. Oh, you can customize it right on the watch. 5 out of 5 stars. That's amazing. You have a light right here. Okay. All right. And then you have your start stop over here. So you can literally just start your run. Whoa, that's beautiful. Whoa. Wow. That is absolutely... Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. This is absolutely amazing. This is night and day different from a Fitbit or the Forerunner 55. Wow, that is absolutely... Oh, I like how you can just keep swiping to get out of a run. Wow, okay. Very interesting. I'm not sure if I'm ending the run or not, but that is awesome. Okay, I am really, really happy with this. The only thing that would make me absolutely lose my mind if somewhere in the settings I could turn on Alexa and I could do voice controls to my assistant through this bad boy, because I could do that with my Fitbit, but I cannot do that. I couldn't do that with the Forerunner 55, so I'm hoping I do that on this one. So there you go, quick glance. Let's go ahead and jump into some more stuff and keep this review a-going. Okay, so it took me a while to find deep in the settings the always on display. They really do not want you to turn this on. It's deep in the settings. I'm going to show you that on the screen right now. But it's really cool. I'm liking it a lot. They did a great job. And there's the quick response. And we'll get it back off. And then we'll flick. There we go. Very quick. And it goes off. Let's see. Pretty quick. There we go. And then we'll bring it back on. That is nice. Alright, I'm about to get on my spin bike right there. I'm going to be putting this thing to the cycling indoors test. We're going to see how well it picks up my heart rate and how well it tracks everything I'm doing. I'm going to be on that bad boy for about 30 minutes, and then we'll see how this thing does. Okay, this is not really designed for the spin bike, but I was definitely happy with how much information I got at the very end of the ride. During the ride, it was definitely comfortable on the wrist. I like it a lot, and it felt like it was getting proper data. After the ride, I was blown away that it went to Strava automatically. That was really, really nice. I love the fact I could see my heart rate zones really, really clearly and vividly, and just see all the metrics was really, really nice. So big thumbs up for that. All right, let's get this thing out for a proper run. We're going to be testing this for comfort. We're going to be testing it for how well it tracks my stats. And I have to say that while I was running, it definitely felt really, really comfortable on the wrist. And the ability to look down and get a wide amount of data all at once was blowing me away. Okay, just finished my first run with this bad boy, and I am blown away right now. It's like going through my stats in like a amazing way. It's automatically just going through it and showing everything that just happened during my run. This is next level. Like, I'm not even this is absolutely amazing. Look at this, people. This is so cool. This is what I wanted the entire time. I wanted to leave Fitbit and find something that actually inspires me to do more workouts. And this is it right here. The ability to have like this sort of like movie playing almost of your stats. Absolutely amazing. 5 out of 5 stars. That is so cool. This has to be one of the most underrated features of this watch. You get a morning like debriefing basically with some really cool artwork, and it'll tell you the weather if your watch is fully connected to Bluetooth. It'll tell you how many hours you have left on recovery. It is just really, really awesome, and I hope that they expand this and make it just that much better to really give you like a full morning debriefing. Okay, I've been using this watch for long enough that I think I have a full star rating. Let's just start off with the build quality. So I don't believe this is actually metal. I think you have to keep going up the Garmin line to get to metal. I believe this is just some really nice looking plastic that's definitely been bumped and whatnot and has no scuffs or scrapes on it. So that's really cool. The display is absolutely amazing. 5 out of 5 stars. They're not joking about that. The ability to just start and stop a workout is 5 out of 5 stars. The comfort on the wrist, I'm going to give it a solid 4.8 out of 5 stars. It will get a little bit annoying on the wrist because you have the sensors protruding out and they push into your wrist, but I only had that happen like a couple times, so that was really, really cool. The battery life is not really the best, but you're going to get several days. So take note of that. If you're someone who works out multiple times a day with your watch, you're not going to get that much, but there are watches out there that barely get through 1 day. So the fact that this can get through several days with a single workout every other day or whatever, this thing is great. The ability to track your steps is spot on. Your calorie burn is spot on. Heart rate monitor is spot on. I really like the fact that you can have multiple different watch faces. That's really, really cool. So all in all, I'm going to say that this probably is, for the price, the actual Fitbit killer, people. So if you're someone who still has a Fitbit like I do, this is definitely the watch to upgrade to. You're going to be able to take your fitness to the next level the way that Fitbit really wanted to but never could. So if you get a Garmin watch, the ecosystem is absolutely amazing. The ability to get information about how long you should recover, they just give you so much stuff for free. It's absolutely amazing. You buy the watch, you work out, it tells you when you should recover. It'll tell you when you can start recovering sooner. When you wake up in the morning, you can get your daily briefing or whatever it is, which is really cool. So all in all, I'm going to give this thing a solid 5 stars, people. Yes, 5 stars for the price, for what it does. It is the perfect balance. Buy it. All right, there you go. That's the Forerunner 165. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely clearly click that like button. And if you want to join the Adam Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.